Hello. Wait for some people to join. Why am Alrighty. Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Wait a couple minutes to see if there's going to be some more people joining. What's up? What's up? Happy Tuesday, y'all. I hope your weekend is going great so far. If you are new here, go ahead and introduce yourself. Put where you're from, what plan you're on the iTrackBites app. Let's get some conversation started in here. Super excited to have everybody. What's up? What's up? Not sure. Let me see if I can log in real quick to my Instagram to see if kind of Instagram's working, see what it looks like. All right, Instagram is working. We have people over on Instagram. Alrighty. We'll see how that works. Guys, I always say if you are on Instagram and Instagram is not being the best friend for this, go ahead and hop over to Facebook. We'll see how this goes, guys. Hello, hello. Alrighty. Just getting over here looking at this. Hello, hello. So, let's get this from Clyde's Daily Life. I Insta-vlog kind of over on Instagram, Clyde's Daily Life, but I am your iTrackBites ambassador, and I am the lucky one that gets to host our iTrackBites virtual meetings every single Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you are joining me for the first time, go ahead and type in the comments. Let me know where you're calling from or where you're from, what plan you're on, yada yada. If you're new here, if this is your first live, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is an awesome time to get to know one another, ask questions, get them out there. We do a lot. Totally, totally awesome. Lisa, see you here. Wild, wet, woolly West Virginia. It has been wet in Indiana, y'all. Like, I'm not even joking you. Last night was horrible. Literally thought there was a tornado. Heard I'm not even joking you. I don't get scared with storms at all, but like this one freaked me out. A little backstory if you don't is on the property, and then my mom and dad have a thing on the property too, and so me and my sister went out for lunch today at work, and I was talking to her about it, and I was like, "It was crazy storm last night, right?" Because I'm thinking at first I was going crazy because my wife was like, "It wasn't that bad," but at 1 o'clock, my daughter got up in the middle of the night and was freaked out because it was raining and lightning, but that wasn't it. This was like 3:30 in the morning because I literally had to get on my phone and message my midnight shift at my job to let them know, hey, keep an eye on things because it's getting a little sketchy over here, over in these woods, okay? And literally heard a train. I kid you not. I was scared half to death. For some reason, my son, daughter, and wife all slept through it. That's why I thought I was dreaming. But then my sister said the same thing. She was up. I don't know. It was crazy, but we're still here kicking. So I think I told you, Jordan Clyde's Daily Life, 30 years old, Northwest Indiana is where I live. I have a beautiful wife, Brittany. She's on Instagram also, two wonderful kids, a four-year-old daughter, a 6-year-old son, who are actually in the living room right now on the iPad, so I can get my live done. But I am so blessed to be able to be here with all you guys for another week installment of our iTrackBites Live. So this is the time of the live that we go through the NSVs, guys. First of all, I need to put my watch on because I took it off when. Sorry, guys. When my kids were getting ready, I and take my Apple Watch off. And I feel weird without it. Y'all, I've never been an Apple Watch owner. This is like my second week with an Apple Watch. And I'm weird to get used to because I'm not used to it at all. I was on a Fitbit. So like it's weird that I have to click the activity app to be able to see my steps. And right now I'm at 8,200 steps. I have done so good this week in NSVs. My NSV for this week, guys. So if you don't know what NSVs are, non-scale victories, it's not all about the weight, not all about the number. You just put it in the comments about what your non-scale victory was. I don't care if it was you fitting in a new pair of pants, new blouse, going for a walk, going for a jog, yada, yada. Put that in the comments, inspire people. My NSV this week was the fact that Saturday was a little crazy and my work flooded, and so I had to get called in and do all that jazz. But I didn't like my NSV was I was able to get it all done, was there for 6 hours, nonstop walking. I think that day I got like 16,000 steps in, and I wasn't killed. Like I didn't feel bad, guys. That's normally not like me. I'm normally like, once I get to 10,000, I'm like, oh, good Lord, I'm a fatty. That's one thing. Disclaimer. But NSV, I made it, y'all. I made it to another live. Awesome. Ooh, Sharon, we got a nice storm that cooled things off from 106 to 78. Where are you at? Ugh. Anything over 100, I'm not for. See any of these. What's up, Paul? Paul's on. What's up, bro? Paul, let me go ahead and do him a little shout out here real quick. My buddy Paul, he has been crushing the weight loss game, guys. He is almost at 150-pound weight loss so far. Even with his storms and raining, he was still getting his workout in today. Proud of you, Paul. Tammy, very good. I'm from Pennsylvania, brand new. Welcome, welcome. Ashley Lindstrom. Ashley is also another one I will shout out. If you do not follow her on Instagram, go ahead. She is crushing the carb conscious game. She's crushing the iTrackBites game. She's literally putting me to shame. But she is awesome. Awesome story that she has. Awesome Instagram that she has. Welcome, welcome, Ashley. Also, guys, if you have Instagram on here, leave below like your names on Instagram because a lot of people, were different. But what's up, Joanne? Canada Keto, keeping keto. What's up? Also, Joanne, I feel your pain a little bit when I tried keto once. iTrackBites, like eating keto, does not do net carbs, so that could be cool if they ever do it. I'm not sure if they would. Hello from Minnesota, Lisa Waves, Oregon, Connecticut. Woo! What's up, another guy, Brandon? Hello, I'm Brandon from Maryland, currently on vacation in Ocean City on Better Balance. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Hello from Pennsylvania. Yes, Paul. Welcome to all of our newbies. Love it. Kentucky. Georgia. Love Georgia. Sharon, what's up? Love me some Georgia. Carrollton, Georgia. Carrollton, Georgia is where I love to go. What's up, Adrian? How are you? Better Balance is my first live. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Everybody is friends here. I'm so excited we got all these people here. What's up, Sherry? Sherry, what's up? I already said that. Cheryl Miller, NSV tracked everything and tried some new recipes. What new recipes did you try? I'm a very bland person. I don't really try anything different. I really need to do that. You know what I've been looking at lately? I've been wanting to do a lot of chicken bowls. I've been seeing people doing with chicken bowls and rice and all that stuff. It looks good. I'm one of them, though. I barely get out of the house on time for work, so I don't even. It's crazy. Okay. Woo, Kimberly. So it's not showing at all, so I'll read it. Mine is about 3 months ago, I bought a new belt. Just within the last week, I realized I needed another new one. Even on the tightest hole, my pants are falling down. Awesome. Kimberly, excuse me. My best advice to you is to get the new belt, but however, always keep that belt. Because what I did when I lost all my weight the first time, I kept punching holes in that belt. And I still have that belt, guys. It's totally worth it. This I have now, once I get there. I can let you guys know this. I am starting to be less bloated. I'm starting to lose weight. This past week I lost 2 pounds. This week I weighed in half the week and I was already down another 2 pounds. We'll see how it goes. I have the medium large on it, and when I got it on Father's Day weekend, I could barely, like, it was so tight on my wrist, and I'm on the last one. But like right now, no joke, guys, it's so weird how you retain fat and all that stuff. But like I can go on the second one now. Like it's a little tight, but it's almost there. But like literally, I was gonna buy a large, extra large on Amazon, but now I'm like kind of like my belt, like my pants belt. Like how cool would it be to see where on this medium large wristband I go? I would love to go to number 3. That'd be awesome. Jennifer, NSV met every goal every day this month except one. That's awesome, honestly. Keep them NSVs coming. Love this. I hope this is inspiring to everybody. It's my favorite part. Alrighty, Paul, NSV for the week with the crazy hot days. Rain this week. Have modified myself to get a workout in every day. I know. I see you on Instagram Live, bro. Savannah, Georgia. Love it. Boom, boom, boom. Also, guys, there's so many of you all on here. If you have Instagram and you don't follow me or you want to connect on Instagram, it's Clyde's Daily Life. It's over here at the bottom corner. So go ahead and type that in Instagram. Go ahead and add me. We will get to talking. What's up, Billy Crocker? Hello from Birmingham, Alabama. Conquer Cravings. I've seen a lot of people lately on Conquer Cravings. Ooh, Cheryl. Made WW banana bread and it's yummy. Love that. Brandon, 1,000 plus steps today. Anybody else love the fact that when you get your steps in, you get activity bites, or is that just me? Is that just me? I'm close. Ackworth, Georgia. Also made KFC bowl, and it's the bomb. Yes, KFC bowls. Love those. What's up, Lissa? Welcome, welcome. I was on Brianna's live stream for a little bit, probably like 30 minutes, talking with her, and then I had to get off for some other things. But I felt so funny because I was logged off of my YouTube app, but when I went to Instagram and she had the swipe up to do it, I did it. And then I don't know if it tells her like there's people that aren't signed in that watch it because she had made reference like even the ones I don't know that you're there, hello. And I'm like, oh, that's totally me, Brianna. I'm normally logged in. I'm sorry. Oh, and my wife we made homemade strawberry jam and this weekend, and yes, there was tons of sugar in it, but everything's good in moderation, guys. But it's so good. It was so good actually. I got fresh strawberries. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy because of my wife just pulling it. But it's so awesome to get those fresh strawberries, to know that you're actually making it. You know what goes in it. I love it. That's why I've been eating a lot lately. Ooh, Lisa. Yes, yes. Send those to me, please. Jar recipes you might like. You could just prep, go as you're going out the door. Love that. Love that. Jessica bought some summer clothes and I went from a 3X to a 1X and from a 22 to an 18. Girl, you are crushing it. That's awesome. Honestly, guys, the more like that's why I love NSV so much is because I normally. Sorry, that was my work. No, like this right here, the clothes thing, like knowing that this shirt right here, like honestly, guys, this shirt is getting looser. Love that. I love little things like that rather than seeing the number on the scale. Number on the scale, yes, keeps me going, motivated, but little things like this does. because the fact that I can, I'm not feeling swollen in this, let's be real, right? Melinda, 19 pounds down in 7 weeks, better balance. Yes, love the app. Love that. Congratulations. Hi from California. What's up? What's up from Florida? Listen, I was going to join the chat, but then I couldn't figure out how to sign in once I was already looking at it. I'm not that best of tech. I'm not a tech savvy person. I used to be when I was younger, but not anymore. Cat Cookie, hi, just came from Brianna's live. I'm following the old Points Plus plan. Welcome, Cat Cookie. So excited to have you here tonight. Yes. And listen, my biggest celebration was that I went out to eat for my birthday yesterday. No idea how many bites I ate. My friends and I split 3 entrees and 3 desserts, and it was amazing. Yes, happy belated birthday. Love that, love that. We went to Mexican last night. I had to get a bunch of things for work, and we went to Mexican, and I literally had a steak taco, some chips, and queso. Awesome. So, alrighty, guys. I know my sister's dog is here, and it's driving me insane because he keeps barking. All right, guys. So let's get into tonight's topic, which I'm super excited to talk about. A lot of people that follow me on Instagram have been messaging me and have been asking about have been messaging me about the fact that I have been intermittent fasting since Thursday last week. And this isn't really, I see it all the time on our iTrackBites participants Facebook page, the one that Lisa has. And a lot of people ask, is there anybody here that is intermittent fasting? I actually I think it was like between Thursday and Saturday last week or something, I posted on the iTrackBites participant and asked if anybody was intermittent fasting while doing iTrackBites. And the results and the people commenting were phenomenal. Like, there were so many people that say that they do it. And I feel like we should talk about what are some benefits of it. This is definitely something that I'm becoming more passionate about because just by doing it, I did intermittent fasting about last year. I did it for a couple months, felt amazing, and then just kind of had life happen. I wasn't truly into it as much as what I wanted to. I was in it for the weight loss as well as iTrackBites, but I figured what's the better time? The reason why I started intermittent fasting right now with iTrackBites is because my good bud, who is also an executive director for our company, he runs our Plymouth campus here in Indiana. He is 33 years older than me, and he's having horrible heart problems. He is so stressed, all this stuff, and the doctor actually recommended to him that he start intermittent fasting. Well, when we had a meeting last week, on Wednesday, he was telling me all about it, and he was like, I hate doing stuff like this because I'm doing it by myself, yada, yada. And so I told him, I was like, you know what, to help you out, like, I'm going to start doing it tomorrow. But I watched the documentary again, fasting. I've watched it twice now. I literally love that documentary. I actually want to see, there is a BBC documentary, I think, on intermittent fasting that I want to watch also. But the first one I've ever watched was Fasting, and you can watch it right now for free if you have Amazon Prime on Amazon Video. But it is an amazing, amazing documentary that goes through so much information, and it's so helpful and so good. Like, there's so many testimonies in it that I love, literally love. But I figured we need to do it by certain body types. I've seen that, but don't know enough about it, Jennifer. It's not really about different body types. It's about just the way of eating or the time. It's not about what you eat necessarily. It's about the timing of what you eat. Which, when you get into the documentary, I highly recommend it. I will put it down here in a comment for you guys. Documentary. I don't know if I spelled documentary right. I'm sorry. On Amazon. Okay, so I just put that on there for you. That is what I would search. Melinda, I do 16:8 on the Better Balance, and I love it. Let's see, Anna, I do 5 and 2. I don't know what. Oh, 5-2. Yes, that means you do 500. So a lot of people that don't know the 5 and 2 method, as far as I know, right, Anne? Let me pull you up here so they see you. I do the 5 and 2. I'm pretty sure that means, doesn't 5 and 2 mean that for 5 days you eat 500 calories, 2 days you eat, doesn't matter how many, yada yada, go into depth more. I just seen that. I wasn't familiar with 5 and 2 until I did some research tonight, but I did see that. So that is another one. then also Sherry does 18 and 6. I do a lot of 16/8. However, I have found that sometimes I do 18 and 6, depending on when I stop eating. So like last night, I was out late, so I didn't start my fast till 9:30, but I ended at 1:30, but then I started at 7 today. So it's going to be a little like I only had a certain amount of window to eat today from 1:30 to 7. You know what I mean? So it was really 5.5 hours I had to eat. So, but alrighty. Okay, Anne, she says no, so that's obviously not what it is. So go ahead and tell me what it is, Anne, in the comments, and I will post it on here. 500 only 2 days, not in a row. Yes, okay, so that makes sense. So she is saying that you do 500 calories 2 days, not in a row, and then the rest do not matter. And since you're doing it like that, what are you finding the results from? Like, have you done the other ones in the past? So anyways, there are several different types of intermittent fasting. And this is all the information I got from Healthline. I'm not a doctor. I do not claim to be. I do not claim to anything like that. I'm just a researcher. That's it. And there are 3 popular methods that people do, and this is kind of like what we all do. There are 3 most popular methods. The first method is the 16/8 method, and this is making you pretty much skip breakfast and restricting your daily eating period to 8 hours, such as 1 to 9 p.m. or 11 to 7 or 12 to 8. Then you fast the hours in between. That is the most common one. That's the one I do. I normally do 11 to 7. After you watch the fasting documentary, you will find that the reason why I tried to stop eating at 7 is because my body aligns with the world and the time. And it's kind of weird. Like, so many of your organs start shutting down after 7 p.m. And so, I don't know, it's pretty crazy. The other one is Eat, Stop, Eat. This involves fasting for 24 hours once or twice a week, for example, by not eating dinner one day to dinner the other day. And then the last one is the 5-2 diet, which is what she said, consume 500 to 600 calories on 2 non-consecutive days a week, but eat normally the other 5 days. The reason why I chose not to do the 5-2 or anything else was because I wanted this to be steady. I wanted this to literally be that I'm doing this every day. One thing I do find myself is that I can stay in my calorie limit and I can stay in my bites limit. Before, when I would eat, I've always grew up and knew that, and my body was always trained that as soon as I wake up, I'm eating breakfast. Like, that's how it is. I'm either having a shake, I'm having something, but I'm getting that food in my body. I'm getting that protein in my body, which you do a lot of research and you figure it out. That's not exactly the best for you. And a lot of times your workouts are better on fasting state. There's so many different health benefits that we'll go into per Healthline that I wanted to let you guys know tonight. But I have had so many people on Instagram reach out to me and asked if I could kind of talk about it more. And so I figured it would be a good topic tonight, guys, because I know a lot of people do it. And I love that we can do it, but yet still do iTrackBites. So it's nothing that like, oh, hey, you don't do iTrackBites when you're intermittent fast, yada, yada. It's all no matter what, calories in, calories out. It's just that you're restricting it. So you're doing a time frame of when you can eat. But the health benefits and the actual history behind it will blow your ever-loving mind. Honestly. Let's see. Sherry says it's hard if you have a lot of points to eat them all, but I find it definitely helps with nighttime cravings. Yes. That is actually, Sherry, that's one of the main reasons why I always loved intermittent fasting last year, was because it helped me stay within my bites. So instead of like using, half my bites for breakfast, lunch, and a snack or whatever, 3/4, then I start stressing out at night because I'm eating late or I have friends coming over or this or that. This kind of keeps me to where it's like, no, like I don't eat breakfast. I eat my lunch and I eat my dinner. I eat 2 meals and then snack, coffee, whatever it is, but it keeps me within my bites. Let's see. Cheryl, I also do IF and it helps with snacking, yes. And minute, 600 calories, one is 500 calories. Let's see. You can follow my progress on Instagram. Jessica is Blessed Mom Getting Healthy. Lisa just posted the Intermittent Fasting Guide and Nerd Fitness blog, Beginner's Guide to Intermittent Fasting. This is awesome. So were you guys, before we talked about this tonight, were you guys ever, have you ever thought about it? Have you heard about it in the past? What's your guys' opinion on it? Put those in the comments. Let's get the comments going, guys. I wanted to talk, though, tonight really about the benefits of it, about the health benefits. Of course, weight loss is one of them. Why? Because you're restricting your eating window. You're staying within your calories in, calories out, of course. So there's a lot of good health benefits as far as weight loss goes. However, non-weight loss benefits include insulin, so insulin resistance. And this is all by Healthline, healthline.com. Intermittent fasting can reduce insulin resistance, lowering your blood sugar by 3 to 6%, and fasting insulins by 20 to 31%, which should protect against type 2 diabetes. The reason why I wanted to talk about this was because of type 2 diabetes. This is something that's totally reversible. If you watch the fasting documentary, if you do more research on this, you find so many people with them. They're reversing them with foods. They're going more on a whole foods diet. They're doing more of the intermittent fasting. They're finding that it's reversing their PCOS. It's reversing their type 2 diabetes. I mean, on the fasting documentary, there was somebody that literally, it's crazy, but fasted for 41 days and got rid of her migraine headaches. Like, she had them for 16 years every day. It got rid of them. Like, it's totally mind-blowing. But a lot of people will find, and they actually tell you once you get good with fasting and good with intermittent fasting, that they say, especially if you want to repair your body, to go on like a 24 to 48 hour fast or 36-hour fast, because it will start repairing itself. Totally crazy. Number 2 is inflammation. This is also the number 1 reason why I'm doing this again, is because everybody, if you've been a long time follower, I have dissecting folliculitis. It's a skin disease of my scalp. If you've ever noticed on my, let me see how this goes. So like this part of my head, right here, these pores, and then also up here, and I don't know if I can, it's all backwards, sorry. Back here I have it, and then also on the other side I have it. This was something I got diagnosed with. I first initially started getting it in 2015, finally got a diagnosis in 2018. I'm on doxycycline, 100 milligrams twice a day, morning and night. It is the only thing that has made my hair grow back, and is the only thing that has stopped my skin from bleeding and hurting. Like, for 3 years straight, I went to bed with a towel on my pillow because I would bleed constantly, and I had the horrible sleep always because my head was so sensitive. So doxycycline has got me there. However, I'm 30 years old, and I'm pretty scared about taking doxycycline for the rest of my life because of the side effects of it later on. One girl in my work got bit by a tick, and it wasn't Lyme, but they still treated her with stuff to be able to make sure she has to take it for so long. It was doxycycline. Like, literally, this girl's paler than pale, and it's making her, she's never sunburned a day in her life, but doxycycline is making her skin burn when she's out in the sun. Do you get the reason why I'm literally stressed out about it and freaked out about it? When I do not take doxycycline, when I'm in my normal diet, normal everything, my skin will start flaring up. Like, I have horrible flare-ups. This is something I've dabbed with before. It's made me the best mental state I've ever been in my life. It makes me go to sleep fast. I sleep solid. I'm not tired when I get up. But the number 1 thing, back then when I did it, I wasn't in it to where it was pretty much like, hey, I'm trying to reverse my inflammation. Which is crazy. Might bring on a 24 to 48 hour fast or whatever fast to see if that will do it. So inflammation. Some studies show reductions in markers of inflammation, which is chronic diseases. Heart health. Intermittent fasting may reduce bad LDL cholesterol, blood triglycerides, inflammatory markers, blood sugar, and insulin resistance, all risk factors for heart disease. Cancer. Animal studies suggest that intermittent fasting may prevent cancer. Of course, it's an animal study. Brain health. Intermittent fasting increases the brain hormone BDNF and may aid the growth of new nerve cells. It also may protect against Alzheimer's disease. Anti-aging, of course. Intermittent fasting can expand a lifespan in rats. Study shows that fasted rats live 36 to 86% longer than those that aren't. It's just, these are just a simple list of what it is. It's mind-blowing, guys. It's mind-blowing. like I said, Thursday will be week 1 that I've completed. I feel great. I don't wake up bloated. I wake up in a good set of mind. Like, I sleep solid so far. I've even gotten to where I do clean fast, not dirty fast, so I don't put any creamer in my coffee when I'm fasting. I'm fasting now. I started at 7. It's now 9. So I'll fast until 11 tomorrow, and I'm drinking black coffee. And for you guys to know, there must be something with this because I don't drink black coffee. However, since I started fasting, I have been trying my best to drink black coffee. Now, when I'm not fasting and I'm in my normal eating window, I will put cream and Splenda in my coffee. But I'm slowly trying to get myself out of there. Like this morning, I stopped at McDonald's and I got, "What's up, Devon?" Or Devin, I just seen you on here. What's up, Devin? But I got a McDonald's iced coffee, no cane sugar, no cream, no nothing, just black. And it was delicious. I actually love the taste of it. It's kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah. Let's see, anybody come? Aaron, let's see. I just recently started with fasting. I have to say that I felt much better after 2 or 3 days. That's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm on day Thursday, Friday, Sunday. I'm on day 5 right now, and I feel clearer than I've ever been. And I love the fact that I wake up and I'm not bloated, or like I'm not getting bloated a lot. Like, this is where I'm saying, like, my wrist has gone down because I'm probably not retaining so much on here. It's kind of weird. It's very weird. Lissa says I've dabbed with it, but my schedule doesn't really allow for me to commit to it. See, here's my thing. My schedule doesn't really allow me to commit to it. That was always something I always said before. Now I found that I try my best. And honestly, 9 out of 10 times when I eat before 7, I'm not really that hungry. But when I start fasting at 7 and go until 11, I'm still not hungry. So I always thought, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Well, here's the thing. I found that when I'm eating later, so like last night I went out with friends and I didn't start my fast until 9:30. I just had to go until 1:30 today. I did not die. I was not hungry. It was totally weird. Literally, I didn't think I could do it, but I did it great. And started eating my period that I could eat. And then I was like, nope, want to hop back on the 11 to 7 train. So at 7, which is only 5.5 hours, I had Taco Bell for lunch because of the free chalupa box. Hello, holla. Had that for lunch, had coffee, and then had pork chops for dinner. I had 2 pork chops, corn on the cob, and a little bit of potatoes. And there we go. And a coffee. And then now I'm drinking black coffee. So it's very weird how my body is changing on it. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. This week is our first full week doing 16-8. I love it. One thing for sure has helped me get in my water. Also stops a lot of the bored eating. Yes, like after 7 p.m., I'm just like, there's no need. I don't need to. Like before, I would be in bed. It'd be like 11 o'clock, and I would like, oh, I want a bowl of cereal. Like, I'm not going to lie. Would I have the points for it? Absolutely. But did it help me? No. And I feel like that's why my mind's more clear, because I'm going to bed in a fasting state. And for those of you thinking, I use the Life app, L-I-F-E, to track my fast. It would be totally cool if iTrackBites had an option to track your fast. That'd be pretty cool. They can't do everything. Or can they? Let's see. Ooh, this is a good thing to know. And some people say their upper GI problems are better on intermittent fasting. They stop eating in the evening at about 6 or 7. What should protect against? Yeah, that's awesome. No, there's a lot of health benefits I'm finding from people. Melissa, whoops. I've heard the term time-restricted eating used instead of intermittent fasting, and I love that. Yes, it's the same thing. I hear time-restricted eating all the time, too. Let's see. Yes. So there are 2 different types. There are 2 different types of fast that they talk about. They talk about clean fast. They talk about dirty fast. Clean fasts are literally just black unsweetened coffee, black tea, water. Like legit, that's your clean fast. Your dirty fast is like anything under 50 calories, pretty much cream in your coffee, all that stuff. I just decided that when I was doing it this time that I was literally just doing clean fast. Like I just went clean fast. I want the benefits of black coffee. I drink coffee all the time. There are tons of benefits of coffee for you, for your body, for your mental state. And that's what I chose to do. I used to do dirty fast when I did it before because I put cream in my coffee, but like it's under 50 calories, all that stuff. Did I lose weight still? Absolutely, because I was doing iTrackBites with it. But now I want the health benefits of clean fasting type thing. So, and honestly, I'm getting so good at black coffee. Lisa, that's what I was wondering. You were somebody when I'm doing this, I always try to think of just because of your health problems that you have. Yes, I do a 24 to 36 hour fast if I'm having a flare that just won't go. Sometimes my body just needs a break from all this activity. So that is really good to know because from doing the research, doing the documentaries, all that stuff, a lot of people say that when they do 24 to 36 hour fast or 36 hour fast, it actually, your cells start to regrow. It kind of like eats away all the bad stuff. So it's good to know with your inflammation that when you have flare-ups that does help. Maybe I do. I wonder if I could ever do a 36 hour fast. I've done 24 hour fasts all the time, but I don't know. We'll see. Any questions? Does anybody have any questions on this topic? I know it's kind of like right. Also, let's talk about this. So now that we've talked about what was the documentary called again, Cindy, the documentary was called Fasting. It's a brand new one. Like it's probably a year old, something like that, maybe 2 years old. So one thing that I wanted to talk about also tonight, which kind of goes with my good friend Brianna, Deep in the Divine, who is another ambassador for iTrackBites. She was talking tonight on her live stream that I got so interested in, that her topic tonight was that she is done losing weight. And of course, it caught me because I'm like, what do you mean, girl? You're done losing weight. But one thing that she said that really stuck with me is that getting healthy will always be what it's about. She did a side-by-side today, which I've seen the picture before of her wedding picture not her wedding picture, but the picture she had when she tried on her wedding dress at the shop, and she just looks so skinny. She looks so sick, all this stuff, but that was what WW said that her goal weight should have been. So you see a picture of her today, and she's so much healthier. She has beefier arms. She's getting muscle. So proud of her. And it really got me thinking also, this is kind of like with it all, is that we need to stop. What I took away from her live stream was that healthy needs to be the option. Healthy needs to be the end result. What makes a doctor tell you that healthy goes off of a BMI scale? Everybody's body was created differently. You're not all the same. That's why I get more bites than you get more bites than me, you get more bites than her, she gets more bites than you. Our bodies are totally different. But I feel like we get so focused on a number that a physician or doctor tells you when you go in their office and all they are reading on is the BMI charts. Hello, newsflash. I weighed in yesterday morning, 268 pounds. They tell me my BMI scale, I need to be 179. Absolutely not. Number one, I am not losing that much weight. Number two, absolutely not. I know what my goal is. My goal is 210 pounds. You want to know why my goal is 210 pounds? Because I got to 222 pounds on my last time I lost weight, and I loved where I was at, and I could maintain it if I wanted to. If I truly had it in me to maintain, if I was truly ready like I am now to maintain, I would have maintained it, no problem. That's why 210 is kind of my goal, because it's another 12 pounds. We'll see what my body looks like. Do I look good? Do I feel good? Yada, yada. So always remember, healthy over weight loss. I know it's kind of scary to say because you need to lose weight to get more healthier, but I feel like if we focus just on weight loss and just on the number on the scale, then we're losing the benefit, we're losing the sight of getting healthy. We do anything and everything to try to get those pounds lost. We restrict too much. We do all this stuff. That's why I love that my friends here, iTrackBites, that we have so many different plans on one app, because it's not all the same. We don't always have to restrict ourselves in some ways. Some people find that Better Balance works for them and they don't feel restricted at all. And some people decide that, hey, carb conscious is my jam, conquer cravings is my jam, all that stuff. Like, literally, come on, like, start focusing on what is going to get you healthy. Start focusing on, if I don't work out now, if I haven't worked out now, if I add in one workout a week, I'm on my way of doing more things than what I was, because then that's going to stumble into twice a week. Then that's going to stumble into 3 times a week. Paul, I'm letting you know right now, 170, 180, just like me. I would hate the way you looked at that skinny, Paul. I'm just letting you know right now. Your wife would hate that too. No. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. No. So, let's see, Lisa. So basically for me, nothing from dinner on, say, Monday night, nothing Tuesday but water. I don't drink tea or coffee, and I break my fast at 1 p.m. Wednesday. So, okay, that makes sense. Yes, Sherry, a good thing to say. Love that. Sherry, I'm going to post it up right here. Sherry says, you don't need to skip breakfast. You just eat it later, which is true if you're a breakfast eater. I'm not normally a breakfast eater. When I did an intermittent fast, I was a shake person. So if I still wanted my protein shake to get the 30 grams of protein in, I would just drink it at 11. No problem. And different as you get older from when you were young. That's what I've heard again. When I first lost my weight, I was 26. I'm 34 years. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. My body's totally different at 30 than it was at 26. Paul, the one reason why I kept my current doctor is he literally told me that my BMI number is not possible, so he wants us to get a healthy weight. Now that, not that undoable number. I would love to be 225 to 240, and I think both of us would be satisfied with that number. Paul, how tall are you? You seem over 6 foot in your Instagrams. Paul, I think my BMI number is 170, 180, and my doctor told me that when I was over 400 pounds. Yeah, and it's totally crazy to see that you were over 400 pounds when I go to your Instagram. Yes, Michelle, that is totally right. BMI charts were created by insurance companies, or what's it called, companies? Life insurance companies, I can sure tell you that. Lisa, did I see Barrett Pastor's video tonight? Her and Sarah always talk about calories not equaling points, being under on calories, etc., on plans like Smart Points, etc. Barrett was having a lot of health issues. One of the things she discussed tonight was that she discovered for the last year she worked a freestyle program, stayed within her points, etc., but only averaged 875 calories a day. She has developed numerous health issues, predominantly in anemia. Yeah, that's crazy. That's why a lot of people didn't realize when Smart Points and Freestyle and Better Balance all came out that they're either one overeating calories because they're eating all free foods, or number two, they are eating some free foods, but they're mainly getting their high point stuff from junk food type thing that they normally would get, that they get pointed high. Think about it. On Better Balance, I think I get like 38 bites a day. I get an ice cream cone from McDonald's or an ice cream cone for Wendy's or wherever, or even a hard dipped ice cream cone from my local eatery or ice cream shop. It's probably going to be anywhere between 16 to 20 something bites. So that right there, that ice cream probably on tops maybe like 800 calories. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician for it to figure it out. You take that plus you do your 0 points, there's a good possibility for me I need to be eating in the 2000 range for my body size and my type, 2200. I'm only eating 12 or 1300. So yes, I start losing weight fast and rapid on it, but it's not sustainable because when you get off of it, and it talks about that in fasting, people who yo-yo diet, people who restrict their calories to like 1200 calories a day, that's why when you do that and you do all that damage to your body, then when you gain it back, that's why you gain it so fast. Your body can gain it so fast. Totally crazy. Sherry, forget those BMI charts. They are not realistic. I'm still considered overweight and I'm down 95 pounds and wear a size 8 now, but I'll always be a curvy girl and I like that. I'm only 4'10". And I'm never going to weigh 100 pounds and don't want to. Yes, my sister is literally 4'10" too, Cherry. And it's crazy. I remember my sister when she was 4'10", she weighed like 100. Her good weight that I know that she was her happiest and healthiest in was like 165. Lissa, I was going over my calories on greens, sugar smart. That's why I switched to carb conscious. Debbie, when Weight Watchers gave me my weight goal, I took a note from the doctor and it was changed from 130 to 150 because at 61, 130 would not look good on me. My doctor's concern was what weight I felt good at, so Weight Watchers changed my goal. Yeah, and then you have to have a note from your doctor. That's just because they want you. Never mind, I'm not going there. Yeah, Paul, 6'2". Figured you were. I'm 5'10" and a half, 5'11". Paul, depending on what store I'm leaving. I love that. Love that. Thank you, Rachel, for letting me know it's 9:15. Sherry, weigh 134 now. Yeah. Totally, Mandy. This is why I always preach and I always tell people that they should get the pro version of iTrackBites. It's totally affordable for the year. It's just $35.99, $34.99 for the whole entire year. Gets you so much access. Recipe Builder #1 is the best thing since sliced bread. It's a Recipe Builder. Just then and there, I'll tell you. But Mandy, I think Pro is worth it, literally for the double track calorie feature alone. Yes, you can do calories. It's like a metric. So instead of having another app, and then getting like MyFitnessPal to do your calories, then you have to put it in two. You just put it in one app. iTrackBites. Yes, Lisa is on purple. She gets 16 points a day, can't have artificial sweeteners. So if I have two, and Lisa always says this, and I love this example. If she has her two Yoplait yogurts, 150 calories, they are 8 smart points. So 2 yogurts, and she is out of points, but only 300 calories of her 1,500 calories. Yes. Yes. Words of wisdom from Lisa. Sherry from 229 wants to get to 129 to reach 100 pounds lost. Only 5 more pounds. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, Lisa. She does calorie command on iTrackBites, of course, too. Yes. There's so many good things. That's why I love iTrackBites that we can do that. No, so those are some. So just know that like every single week that I come on here, I'll just kind of give you guys like a heads up of like how intermittent fasting has been helping me, what my weight loss has been like. I know that when I stepped on the scale, so I normally do a midweek scale check. Always have done this. I hate doing it, but I always find myself doing it every morning, like of the halfway mark. So I waited in on Monday. I started on Thursday intermittent fasting with iTrackBites, carb conscious plan, of course. And I was down 2 pounds in 4 days. So we will see what the scale says on Thursday to get a first official weigh-in after intermittent fasting with iTrackBites. So we will see how that goes. I know I had super good success last year, and that's what got me down a lot of my weight and got me down consistently because I was able to stay within my bites. We'll see how it goes. And plus, guys, if I can get this cleared up, oh, good Lord. It'll be worth it. Be worth it. All right, guys, so we have about 10 minutes left of the live. Is there any questions? see, we have a bunch of people on here right now. Does anybody have any iTrackBites questions? We have myself on here. I know that Rachel is on Instagram. I know that Lisa, our iTrackBites head coach, is on here right now also. Ask any questions away for the next couple minutes. Let's see if we get any questions about iTrackBites, anything you want to talk about. And then we'll call it for the night. It's been a good live, guys. Oh, and BTW, I have an awesome special guest next week. I will put that out there now. It is the Shrinking Princess on iTrackBites. If you do not follow her, go follow her. She will be our iTrackBites special guest next week. She will give us her testimony on iTrackBites, her weight loss journey, all that stuff. So please spread the word. Please let people know about these lives. It does help me out a lot. And also we can get it to where we can have more people join in, and especially I love it when I have special guests on here because it's not me rambling all the time, and plus it's always inspiring to me. And is it okay if I talk about my personal life? I'm having a surgery on Monday. I'm having a dermoid cyst removed that's 9 centimeters by 9 centimeters. If anybody went by and praying for me or keep me in the thoughts, please. Yes, and always, always. I will remember that in my prayers, girl. I hope everything's going to go good. My aunt had surgery yesterday too. She had gallbladder or kidney stones removed. Lisa, how's your farm stuff? Your chicken's garden? Garden is great. My dad just went out and got green onions from the garden. We've had to harvest a lot of our lettuce, which is awesome to have actual farm fresh garden. You grow it yourself lettuce. What else? Like, so many things are starting to come in. I'm going to post pictures on Instagram probably. We did, if you did not know, a couple weeks ago, we processed 100 of our meat birds, of our chickens. So that was anything you can think of to get them to rotisserie style chickens. I won't go into detail, but we did that a couple weeks ago, so it's good to know that I have so many frozen chickens in my freezers, and I can't wait we have died down since we processed them because it is a process and you go through a lot of motion on it. We haven't had chicken since we did that, but it's been a couple weeks and we're going to go into, I want to eat one of them to see, like, we raise this organic, like I want to see what it tastes like. And then our laying hens, we have so many of them. We're getting like 20 dozen brown eggs a week. Love it. I'm not really into the farm life. My wife is. My wife is city. I grew up in country. My wife grew up in the city. So when I bought her this farm, I did not think that she would go country, but she is totally country. So she wants the garden. She wants we have blueberry bushes. She wants everything. She wants the chickens. We have 3 hogs. I mean, she wants anything and everything to do with living out in the country. And it's so funny. So her actual Instagram is Hello Continued. And if you want to follow her on there, she has a lot of the garden stuff, a lot of the farm stuff on there. Yeah, I don't really have time with work, honestly, except for on the weekends. So, and the hogs got out this weekend. Which is totally funny. Yes, Lissa, another NSV. She was featured on the iTrackBites Instagram page. Yes, and Rachel, our iTrackBites ambassador, also. That's awesome. I've been seeing a lot of iTrackBites stars, track stars, and they are amazing. Like, a lot of these people on here are amazing. Does the scanner work in Australia? Not sure. Lisa, do you know that answer? Paul, when you see the chicken process go through step by step, it's ... interesting. Yes. Especially when I was the one that did the first part. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know I'm talking about chicken cones, chickens. I'm the one that had to do that. So I was scarred a little bit, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Lisa, interesting is a nice way to put it. Paul, yes, like, y'all don't even want to know. Like, YouTube it is all I can say. It was a very interesting weekend. Alrighty, let's see. Anybody else have anything real quick last minute on here? We're getting ready to get off. Like I said before, guys, like I said before, we are going to have a special guest next week. It is the Shrinking Princess on Instagram. So if you don't follow her, go ahead and give her a follow. But it is going to be awesome. So once again, always share this, like this, let people know we meet once a week. It does help me out. It does help all of us out. It helps get the iTrackBites word spread. The family grows. We all are in it together. Let's see. Sorta. The food database is mostly US based. Many NZ, UK, UPCs are not loaded, and we'll throw a no results error. Who did you say next week? It is the Shrinking Princess. So I will. She is the one. She is on there. She has an awesome weight loss story. She has an awesome weight loss journey. She lost a whole bunch of app. It is just going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So let people know. Let people know. So, all right, guys, it is time for me to head off here for the night. I am super excited that you guys joined tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. Next week's live is going to be lit, so let people know. And I am super thankful for every single one of you. And once again, my name is Jordan Clyde from Clyde's Daily Life, your iTrackBites ambassador. And I love that I'm able to be your iTrackBites live meeting host every single weekend. Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Spread the word, guys. You guys have a good night. Bye.